With the ACT and pre-ACT scores back, some students were surprisingly shocked with their scores, while others wished they did better. One student in particular expected to get a low score, but instead surprised herself by getting a score she didn't think was possible.
Here with Zai, and we just have some questions about her opinions on the pre-ACT, taking it for the first time. What were some of your emotions before and after taking the pre-ACT?
At first, before, I was very nervous because I thought it was for a grade, but turns out it wasn't. And afterwards, I was actually surprised that I got a pretty good score.
Was there a certain section you could change, and if so, what section?
I feel like all of the sections we needed more time on because we weren't given enough, especially to work out the problems and read the passages. But I would change the science portion.
Like, just lengthen the time?
Yes, and the questions shorten.
And if there was anything you could go back and change, what exactly would you do?
Can't believe I'm about to say this on camera, but I would actually do the science portion and not just rush through it.
Thank you.
Statistics show that in 2020, Hendersonville High School placed 38 out of 362 schools in the state, with their state average of a 19.1. In the previous year, the state average score was 19.4, and the year 2021 was the same as 2020. We decided to ask Drew Martin, a senior English teacher who also prepares his students for the ACT. Upon asking how he prepares his students, his answer was quite an easy explanation.
So it's very difficult since there are four sections and students will definitely have their strengths and weaknesses. So the first thing is usually to do a diagnostic test, figure out their specific strengths and weaknesses, and then in general, everyone could use some time-saving strategies. So we kind of follow those general, these are the ways to move through the ACT the quickest.
And what are some of the benefits of getting a high score on the ACT?
The easiest benefit is college entry and then scholarship money. Some colleges are going away from using the ACT for college entry, but they typically will still consider it for scholarship. So it definitely does not hurt to try your best on the ACT.
Right. Thank you.
According to prepexpert.com, the lowest score to receive any scholarship or scholarship money is a 25. Depending on how much scholarship money you will need will also depend on your ACT score. So, with all of this being said, be sure to study and take the time to prepare yourself for the actual ACT. I'm Monica Almaguer. Back to you, Base.